Hi, welcome to the Yoga Pantry with me, Tash. Even though there's bright sunshine right now, we're going to do a very gentle bedtime yoga practice, something you can do to calm yourself down and get yourself ready for sleep times. So put your jammies on, roll out your mat and dim the lights, and let's begin. Come into a wide-legged child's pose. Knees wide apart, big toes together, and let's settle ourselves down. Just take your time, work out through the spine. Take some lovely deep breaths. You can close your eyes and feel your way into it. And if you prefer, you could take yourself down to a cushion or a couple of pillows or a bolster. Or if you want to come right down to the ground, go for it. Release. And just stay here, and I want you to breathe into the back of your body. Lovely full breaths up into the back. Feel the expansion through your upper back. Feel the space created in your abdomen as you exhale. Feel the back rise on your inhalation. If you prefer, you can also just rest the forehead on your arms, on your fists, or on your hands. And as you do this, just let the thoughts of the day drift on through the mind. Don't get stuck on them, don't judge them, just let them filter on out. Breathe deeply and continue to release and relax. And if you're already ready for bed, then you're good, off you go. But if you still need a little more, inhale, lift and lengthen. Let's thread our left arm out to the side. Release down if you want to. You can bring that right arm over the top of the head. Sorry about the helicopter overhead. And just release down here. If that feels too intense for your inner thighs, then just bring the knees underneath the hips and come into a higher thread the needle here, and you can rest here instead. Breathe into it. You can keep that softness in your knees. If the shoulders and the head need a little support, then feel free to take yourself down onto a cushion or a blanket. And we'll release there. You can stay there longer if you want to, but let's just try the other side. Just soften the body out. Arm can be overhead, tucked into the thigh, extended out, really wherever you like it to be. We're not forcing ourselves into any stretch here. We're not pushing our bodies anywhere. We're just surrendering, softening, releasing. And gently release out from there. Let's just come up to a nice easy tabletop position, and we'll curl through into our cat, lifting the tailbone, pressing through the hands. Breathe up, gaze to that spot between the eyebrows. Exhale, curl the other way, round, chin towards the chest. Continue. Set your own pace. Follow your own instincts, your own intuition. And really let that breath be your guiding light. Let that breath fill your awareness and take your attention. Releasing tension through the body. Maybe we'll rock a little bit forward and back and around in circles. And it's all about softness right now. It's all about surrender. And see how that feels in the body. And then let's come on to our sitting bones. Whoop, I'm just going to slide down the hill here. Extend your legs out in front of you. Walk those sit bones back. And if you want, you can have a cushion underneath your knees here and a cushion underneath the hips for comfort. You can also have a massive cushion between the legs if you want to as well. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. You can reach for your toes. You can grab a belt or your jammy legs or something. And just slowly soften down. You can walk those hips back a little more if that feels good for you. And release yourself over. Breathe. Try and soften into the back. Soften into the legs. We're not trying to wrench ourselves anywhere. We're not trying to stretch out our hamstrings and our calf muscles. We're just trying to gently, softly loosen it out. Breathe and find that softness. Inhale, peel the body back up and walk your hands over towards the right side. And we're going to exhale and just lean over. If you can bring the nose to the floor, go for it, but you don't have to. And just lean and stretch out through the side of the body. Inhale up and then come to the other side. Breathe, lean into it. Inhaling up, we'll go one more. Down to the right. Exhale down, breathe. Try and keep the sit bones on the ground here. And inhale, rise up. And exhale down to the other side. And inhale, rise up. We'll bring our hands behind us, draw the shoulder blades down, let the heart open. And just stretch that out for a moment. And then exhale, release. Bring the soles of your feet together, coming into a butterfly. And again, you can sit those hips up on top of a cushion or a block or something. Find some freedom in the shoulders, some length up through the spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, gently round forward. We're not doing, again, an epic stretch. We're just surrendering down. A lot of the stretches that we're doing today are coming down into ourselves, bringing that sense of pratyahara, withdrawal of our senses from the outside world, tuning in and surrendering and releasing. You can rest your head onto your hands, onto a block. You can have a big bolster across the legs and rest on there if you want to, or a couple of cushions stacked up. Deep breath in, raise the body, and let's do just a gentle release for our hips as well. Cross your shins at the ankles, connect at the ankles at the center of the shins, and stack your knees over your ankles or your ankles over your knees, under your knees. and just find some comfort in the body. This is easy pigeon or double pigeon pose. If this isn't comfortable, then go for it and just do a normal cross-legged position. So you should be able to see a nice triangular gap between your thighs there. If that already feels tight here in the glutes, then stay. You can sit up onto a blanket as well. But if this is feeling good and this is feeling comfortable, as you exhale, explore coming forward a little bit. And then with each subsequent exhalation, allow yourself to maybe come forward even more. Stay where you need to stay. But for those of you that are more flexible, go ahead and release down all the way. Again, we're not looking for any massive stretch. We're just releasing tension. If you're feeling like you want to explore over to one side or the other, you can. And we'll gently release out from there. Release the hands to the back of the body, release those legs, shake them out or roll them out, and you can window wiper them out. And we'll cross them the other way. So again, looking to cross the shins right at the center of each other, stacking knees and ankles, create space for the flesh of the sitting bones. Sit up, lengthen the spine. Place the hips onto a block or a blanket or a cushion if you need to. And as your exhale comes through the body, see if you're guided to come forward or not. Close your eyes. Gently soften yourself down. Slowly, there's no rush. So let your body, your intuition guide you. If you want to walk over to one side or the other, you can explore that. And then gently release out. If you're finding that that's good, you can come into a child's pose now, rest there for 5 minutes or so, and then go to bed. But if you're still finding that the mind is busy and there's so much going on there, we're going to do a little Bramari just to release it out. So Bramari is humming bee breath. It's great to release tension. It's great if you can't sleep at night. It helps relieve a little bit of insomnia. And you can check out the full details of Bramari right there. Otherwise, if you're familiar with it, we shall close our ears, rest our hands on our head, close our eyes, And keep the lips together, jaw gently parted. Take a deep breath in. We're only going to do 5 of these. Go at your own pace. When you finished, I think that was 5. I just zened out and zoned out. When you finish, just bring the hands down. Again, you can choose to rest here, crawl into bed, or you can come into a child's pose and end it here, releasing down into your child's pose. Child's pose is a lovely place to be, to shut out the world. Child's pose isn't necessarily comfortable for everyone though, so if that's you, come into a shavasana in your bed or on your mat, or just sit and breathe, connect with your center, connect with your heartbeat, connect with you. Let's feel gratitude for your amazing body. Surrender to your breath. And you can have your hands down by your side, under your forehead, extended in front of you, wherever it feels appropriate for you. Just go there. Let your body, again, guide you. Stay here as long as you like until you're ready to get into bed. Thank you so much for joining me. If this really helped you out, feel free to share it with your friends, your family, and the internet. Have a wonderful sleep, sweet dreams. Namaste.